Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today. I'm actually I already did my brows. I wanted to do a foundation routine of what I do. You're gonna be seeing me in the same type of outfit, same setup for the next video, because I'm just gonna be filming 2 videos today. So what I usually start with, well, a little bit about my skin. I just have super dry skin. I have eczema, so really dry. It's been getting better though. I've been using that CeraVe moisturizer that you saw in my first video. It's this big white jar. I've used the L'Oreal Miracle Blur. It looks like this. It's it was $25 or something like that in the drugstore. It's good. The only thing is that my eyes are really sensitive, so if you have sensitive eyes, you can still buy this, but don't put this around your eyes because it would make me tear up immediately and I would have to wipe all my makeup off and start over, and it's super irritating. So I would use this. It's kind of to blur fine lines and whatever pores you have. I used to just press it into my skin. So that's it's almost done, but I liked it. It was good. A really good cheap one, I use this e.l.f. mineral what is this called? Mineral infused face primer in Radiant Glow. I actually bought this a year ago because I saw one of My Ray Ray's videos, and she said it was really good, and I love anything that makes me look like I glow. So this is what I use. So let me just start off. I take 2 pumps. It looks like super gold. If you can see, this light is super bright. I just rub it. You can see it's a gold shimmer. I had this huge pimple, try not to mind, that's beyond distracting. And I already moisturized. I usually moisturize with the CeraVe moisturizing lotion, and I use the Pond's Blue Cap jar for dry skin. My favorite foundation is actually this one, the Revlon Color Stay, the 24-hour one. My color is in 250. Fresh beige. So I went to the drugstore one day and I went to go buy my foundation because I was running out of it and I was gonna go out somewhere and I needed foundation. So I went in and I was in a rush because I'm always in a rush everywhere I go. And I accidentally picked up the combination / oily skin. You would think that they're the same color because they're both in the same line. They're not the same color. The one for combination oily skin is a little bit darker than the one for dry skin to normal skin, which is annoying. But that's why this one doesn't really match me that well. It's a little too dark for me, but it's fine. I make it work. I just brighten a lot more with concealer. So this is what I use. Also, another thing that I love using is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I'm all out of it. This is my 3rd bottle. I use it like crazy. But you just spray it on your face. Usually at this step is when I draw my eyebrows on or just color them in. I don't really draw them on, I just color them in because I don't really like super bold dramatic brows. It's just not my thing. I also use, it's kind of I guess you can say a dupe for the what's it called, the Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush, but this is from BH Cosmetics and it came in a set for $20, and a Sigma brush is $20 just for one, so I got this one. But I've never tried the F80, but it looks like it does the same thing. I love it. It's an amazing brush, so this is what I use. So I'm gonna go ahead. This doesn't have a pump, which is kind of annoying. I wish they would put a pump on this, but whatever. I just put this on the back of my hand, this much, and my hair back. I'm gonna go ahead and take it directly onto my brush and I pat it in. That gives the most coverage rather than swiping or rubbing.
RubiRosa.
Now you can tell that I do not put foundation onto my eyelids just because I feel like this is a thin formula and it'll make my eyelids crease, and we don't want that. So what I use so that my eyelids do not crease, I just use a primer. I use this Decay one. This is the one that I used in my first tutorial. It's I think it's a mini one. One was like 10 bucks, which is good. I bought this like, I don't know, like a year ago. I mean, I don't prime my eyes every single time I do my makeup, but I've used this a lot and I still have a good amount left. So this is a good one. I got this one from Ulta. Another one that I use is from NYX, and it's an eyeshadow base. It's a white one. They have like various different shades. There's one that's like a neutral one. But this one's a white one. I saw Viva Glam K use this one. Mine is a little dirty because I use like some eyeshadow brushes in there. But this one's really good if you want like your eyeshadows to pop. So this one I may use. Brush I'm going to use. It also came with the 12-piece brush set from BH. That I linked it in the description box in my other video. So if you guys are wondering like what products it was that I used, it's in that video in the description box. It's just the box below. But this is a flat top brush that came in this collection. It's literally like a baby one of this one, but for the eye. You see, it's like the same thing. It's from the same exact line from BH Cosmetics. They're not numbered. I wish they were numbered so that I can refer to them better when I do these videos. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in with this. See, it's like super white and pigmented. What I do also with my eyeshadow base, I set it with an eyeshadow. Just so what you guys saw me use in my first video, it was the Naked 2 palette from Decay. And I took this color right here. It's Foxy. It already hit pan, but I love this eyeshadow for setting my primer just because it doesn't really add too much pigmentation. It's just kind of like the color of my skin, which is kind of what you want. RubiRosa. Okay, so now that the foundation is done, it's probably not good, but I do not set my makeup just because I have really dry skin. So I just go straight in with the contour. So what I showed in my last video, like I said, it's my contour and blush palette 2 from BH Cosmetics. It's like super dirty, but whatever. And I used to use this warm color to contour. This one's a little bit cooler than this one is. So now I use this one. Now I'm like getting into like a cooler contour. So what I use to contour and kind of like bronze my cheeks, I use the MAC 168 brush. Contour brush is like, I believe it's a goat hair brush. Mine is a little dirty because I used it. But I just go in. I tap off the excess. And you want to contour wherever the hollows of your face are. So if you were to do like a fishy face or like a kissy face or something, it's along those lines. And you, one time when I went to Bare Minerals, because I used to use that powder foundation. I don't know why, I had dry skin, but so one day when I went to Bare Minerals, this is how they told me to bronze my face. I didn't really know anything about contouring, but apparently I've been contouring for years because this is what they told me to do. So you just take whatever bronzer color is, your color is, and you do a 3. So I do it under my chin and jawline. Now maybe if you have like a bigger chin or something like that, you would want to, and you want to conceal that. Basically wherever you put the dark color is where you want to have light receding from and create shadows, which is why it's good to use a cooler tone color just to contour, just because it's more natural. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. The reason I like this brush, when I use it, I should have mentioned that before. When I use it, I usually use it. So when I use this brush, I usually use it with this side up. so the longer side I use it down. And your contour, you should always blend up because you want to lift the face. And another tip for your jawline is you want to take this brush and blend backwards and also get it in like this area and blend downward. So and if you see you go a little bit overboard, which I usually do, another brush that I used in my first tutorial, it is the 187, I think. Yeah, the 187 MAC Dual Fiber Brush. This is super good just to blend out anything, or if it's even good for like cream, blush and cream products. I really like this one. So again, it's the MAC 187 brush, and I just use this to blend, so it's a clean brush. Blend out any harsh lines.
RubiRosa.
Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much.
RubiRosa.